Jamaica Station on the Long Island Railroad. The railroad's base of operations. Today, we are going on a tad bit of an adventure. That 11:36 a.m. train to Far Rockaway.
Next on track 2. Woodside and Penn Station, next on track 2.
Boarding right now and just left I think Grand Central, I believe. Grand Central Terminal. There's a diesel train. There was a track change, so Tonkum on track 7, Massachusetts on track 7, Huntington on track 7, Far Rock on track 6, and Montauk on track number 8. Interesting. And heading east and heading westbound, you have 2 Penn Station trains, one stopping at Woodside only, and another one going express to Penn without even stopping at Woodside. One Penn to Grand Central also only stopping at Penn Station. And Jamaica's Atlantic Terminal stopping at East New York and Nostrand Avenue before Atlantic Terminal. So I set down the track project. Again. So to give some insight about it, I am not necessarily a local. However, I can still, at the least, safely tell you that this station, Jamaica Terminal, or Jamaica Station rather, is the 3rd busiest station on the entire continent. Second to, of course, you can probably guess, Grand Central Terminal and Penn Station. departing for Brooklyn. And the Grand Central, Woodside Grand Central train is boarding all the way over there on track.
The train to Montauk is now boarding track 8. That is the train to Montauk. Train to Montauk is operating on 4 cars. Please walk forward for the train to Montauk on track 8. Babylon, Bayshore, Bayville, Passock, Belfort, Bassett, Shirley, Sion, Westhampton, Hampton Bays, Southampton, Bridgehampton, Easthampton, Amagansett, and Montauk boarding track 8. That is the train to Montauk track 8. Please utilize all doors to board the train to Montauk track 8.
This was a weekend. That train probably would be completely packed by now.
Rockaway. The next station is Locust Manor.
Long live Vanrish, or whatever his name was. I think that was his name. Yes, I know the window's a bit dirty, but whatever. Amazing that they're able to keep midday trains running as well as they do. But that's pretty much
This is the train to LIRR Rockaway.
Locust Manor next, followed by Lord to the last car. You will not open those things. Manor 6, last car will not open.
This station is Laurelton. This is the train to LIRR Rockaway. The next station is Rosedale.
There's the tracks leading to St Albans Station. I'm trying to remember if the Apple Online trains use that or if it's just West Hempstead. I think it's both. Looks like there's a waiting room. I think, yeah. Pretty sure that looks like a waiting room at all. Someone's being inconsiderate with their lack of headphones, or lack of self-awareness, rather. Rockaway branch. And that idiot still has his music blasting. Like, use headphones.
This station is
Probably not gonna
Cedarhurst.
do.
This is the train to Far Rockaway. The next station is Lawrence.
An overview of every station because it is like 3 billion degrees outside and I don't want to subject myself to getting heat stroke. I don't want to become delirious. That would be very bad, and I do not want to end up in a hospital because my health insurance will not take that. And I do not want to go bankrupt. Thank you very much. I must admit, though, it feels kind of funny being in a multiple unit powered by third rail going over a bunch of grade crossings. Seemingly all in quick succession. Here we are at Lawrence Station, not to confuse with Lawrence, Massachusetts on the Haverhill line. The next stops being Inwood and Far Rockaway, not to confuse with 207th Street, Inwood. Which means, quote, retired rail fan horn guy. You can go from Inwood to almost Inwood on the subway, on the A line. I think he said that. He probably did at some point.
This station is Lawrence. This is...
Alright, we made it to Far Rockaway. We're like a 5-minute walk from the Mott Avenue subway station. And I know some of y'all are probably like, why didn't you take the A? But I wanted to take the Long Island Railroad. So, yeah. This train is heading to Grand Central. This train is also heading to Grand Central in like 70 minutes. Ticketing machine. Really close on and yeah, welcome to Far Rockaway. So from here we'll go to Mott Avenue, which is like a 5-minute walk. Now, we are considerably closer to the ocean than when I started filming this video in Jamaica. So, it at least makes things a tad bit bearable, which is actually good. And there's also a chance that we might catch a waft of the ocean breeze, which is also very, very good. So, I think what we'll do is we'll cover Mott Avenue, Beach 25th, met and meet up with Redacted at Howard Beach-J.F.K Airport.
I'm actually on a mission, man. You know? Like, I don't even...
Don't worry though, guys. You'll find out who Redacted is soon enough. It's definitely rather urban for a beach community. And you'll get why some people would probably say this is a sketchy area, but whatever. Well, I'll be back at Mott Avenue. Alright. We made it to Mott Avenue. Looks quite nice. We want to tap in.
I'm serious. You over my $2?
He's back down. There's a super toe. That is his line, not mine. And yeah. Ooh, and that's what happened. Two of them. Nice. Now, obviously, the station is accessible. And it has new accessible. Mostly pretty urban in comparison to the rest of the Rockaways and the rest of the LIRR line. And past the LIRR station we got off at. This all used to be LIRR territory, but then the bridge burnt down in the 50s. The subway system, the IND bought it. I believe, if I'm remembering my history right, probably put text in if I was remembering. Converted this all to the subway, converted the branch out to Rockaway Park-Beach, 116th to subway. The Rockaway Beach branch got killed off, but there's a proposal called Queens Link that proposes to restore that also has a subway line. And I think they propose sending the M down it. I don't remember, but I believe they propose sending the M down to the Rockaways that way from Rego Park. I don't know the exact history or the exact specifics of it, but it is still a good idea because, let's face it, Queens needs its own north-south line other than the G. The G is not enough to handle that. But yeah, Rockaway, Mott Avenue, nice station. So yeah, next stop, Beach 25th.
This is the Brooklyn Line A train. The next stop is Beach 36th Street. And
21st Street, Wavecrest. And all the way down there is the ocean. There's probably beaches down there as well. And you might have the odd high-rise beyond the curve.
is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
Holy
Hello.
shit, it is Honaj.
Hello, indeed. So, welcome to Harwood Beach. This is the dumbest way to get to the airport. I took the air train here from Jamaica and the fare beat because I'm not paying $17 because it's $8.50 not per ride per tap. So I paid $8.50 at Jamaica and then nothing here. And if you look here, you can see the fare gates are open and there's a way to just pay the subway fare, which I also didn't pay because I have a student on card, but that wasn't fare beating. So yes, hello.
This is the person that I've been redacting out the whole video. Lo and behold, Honaj has
I have a Boston hat. Wow.
based in Boston pill. So
So let's enjoy those amazing free quizzes and get the free. Wait, we're gonna have to wait in Broaaaaaaaaaad for 20 something.
for whenever the hell the next shuttle, shuttle is.
Shuttle. So then would we do shuttle and then take the redacted form for Transcend the other way? No, but then we'd have to take it twice. Or go back, I guess. I don't know. Do you want to review the station and see the fun thing there? That should not still be there.
May as well.
Alright,
So-
well, if you follow me, you may know that this past summer, it ended a couple weeks ago. The A train was ending here because they work on the two bridges. And for that reason, this emergency exit was open. They would let people leave and get shuttled back here. Now, you'd think that, because this is also a free way to get to the airport if you just walk across the parking lot if you're on a day that's, you know, slightly less hot.
A day where it's not 3 million degrees.
However, the funny thing is, you can still go through here. They still have the turnstiles, and more importantly, the MetroCard machines. And yes, this is all that, but this is, fun fact, bullshit, because I can open this, and as long as I don't step over that line, I'm still on MTA so the Port Authority can do nothing. Here's a hack. If you ever want to get to the airport for $2.90 or free if you have a student card, go through there, get into the air train across the parking lot at Lefferts, and then it's free because it's only the fare is only charged at Harwood Beach and Jamaica. So yeah, and the big thing here is a new construction for when the air train was built, because they used to have JFK Express subways that would come here, but the air train didn't exist, so they had buses to the airport.
Boston moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I guess also a Hartford moment.
Everything, most places moment. Yeah. And the train to Broaaaaaaaaaad and looking for man, so let's get that.
Yeah, we should change over.
Yeah. I'll have to make sure that the person that yelled. I think.
Alright, does the elevator smell like piss?
Surprisingly not. These might be some of the nicest elevators in the system because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Port Authority actually owns everything outside the bridge as part of would be gate line, I guess turnstile line. So I think this is Port. It's weird because if you see, the gate, as is pretty often, okay, the 3 gates with Omni are open. So I just walked through, but what you're supposed to do is tap out there. Those gates are also open by the way. They're not supposed to be. But you're supposed to tap out there, and then come through to this entrance, which is just for the subway. So that's what I did, but I didn't pay because I'm not going to do that. There is an Omni machine, but it's behind the air train gate line, which is really interesting. Because that means if you have an Omni card, you're coming here and you're intending to go on the air train, you have to. I do think you get a discount if you're transferring from the subway. You wouldn't get that if you came out that way. Interesting. And then this is the main neighborhood of Albert Beach. There's a really nice foam spot nearby, where you can get views of trains crossing the North Channel Bridge, but it's too hot. Yeah. It's currently 91, although on the Rockaway Peninsula it's supposed to be like 70.
Yeah, it was actually
really
considerably cooler
nice.
On the peninsula when I got off the Long Island Railroad.
Yeah. Also,
I
just realized it is a weekday, which means if we want to, we could try and lag our way onto the racist neighborhood shuttle bus.
Oh God.
The Breeze, because fun fact, yeah, Breezy Point is the only neighborhood in New York State without transit. Except when I went there, mostly just to gawk at it. You're not allowed to leave the main road, or else you'll be charged with trespassing. They voted for Trump by like 76 points.
Ew.
But they apparently have a private shuttle bus that doesn't take you to the subway or even to the bus loop. It takes you to Jacob Reed's Park, which is near the bus loop. It's like between those two places. So in theory, we could try and do that because it does run weekdays. I don't know if that would be a good idea, but it would be a fun idea.
I think I will have to pass on
This
it.
might be an original old style exit sign. Oh, and these are called high entry exit turnstile or heats. And this is a heat only station if your egg is sitting there. Almost there are no magic card machines at this entrance. So to reload, that's actually another reason why there are magic machines on that side inside the turnstile line. Because that way you can reload before going. Expected. Lemon.
Do not.
Okay, Alright, hello, we're on an A train. This is, as you can tell by your phone, remember, this is an R1779. These trains were so bad that Bombardier got banned from bidding on MTA contracts. They had a tendency to do so many different things. Their brakes failed for a bit. The thing that was really funny is the two cars separated while in service during COVID, and the ancient R32s came back for like 3 weeks. And then probably a bunch of phone members got COVID because every single phone member went to ride them on the J train. Because the J train became all our R32s, which at the time were 63 years old. They retired in 2021. I was on the last run. And there were foamers on it, and that was my first, one of my first experiences with foamers. This is Hamilton Beach. This is where the Q11 ends, and right down here, down this road, is where the really great foam shot is. This is like classic Southeast Queens. Has some stock, to quote Miles. Like this park, Hamilton Beach Park, which is actually part of Gateway National Recreation Area. The fun fact that right here, one of the best photos shots in the whole city. But fun fact, we are currently on federal land, meaning that you could argue that the subway leaves in New York State if you say federal land. Also, I love that you included the Rockaway skyline. I look at the Rockaway skyline. So more obscure transit knowledge that I have. If you look here, you may notice we're directly over Jamaica Bay. This train line was built as part of the Long Island Railroad Rockaway Beach branch, and there were multiple stops in Jamaica Bay serving little hotel things that would be fishing villages. The most famous one was in the middle of the North Channel, and it was called the Ront, and there was a platform only on that side. So you have to You have to, if you were getting on the northbound train, step off onto the southbound track, sit there until the northbound left, and then climb on to platform. And tragically, in July of 1900, someone stepped off onto that side and into the bay and drowned. And that is why they put up that fencing there that we just passed. And I think it's on this side. Might be on there, but around here is the New York City subway test track, where they test everything. So in the early days of the 211s, they were testing here. And also the speed record for the New York City subway was set here. Although not for a New York City subway vehicle, because that was an R44 specially modified to use LIRR third rail shoes that went 90 on the main line. But yeah, here's the test track. The trains also sometimes lay over here. So yeah, that's my obscure rare knowledge. You should watch my video about this line if you want to know more.
Link will be in the description.
And in the card.
If I figure out how to put in the card. I actually don't know how to do that and I'm too lazy to.
Fair enough.
And it probably will be an eternity till I get this video edited anyways. Oh well.
Will I be in college by then? Vote now on your phone.
Now on your phones.
Yes, I am in college. Yeah, everyone's getting off here in the train here. Not after you want to. That's not bad. No, that was a shuttle. They're going to do a shuttle for that day.
11 minutes for the next shuttle.
But, there's another shuttle in 31, and then 36 for the next day. This is what happens when you have the longest subway line in the world. So this station is the least used station in massive quotation marks.
Technicalities, it is the least used.
They don't count the film platform. Oh, I don't know, thousands of people transfer here every train. We are going to take that train. I will understand it for 36 minutes. But I actually mildly do want to go explore. If you don't want to tap out, that's fine. But I have a student card, so I get free. I have 4 free rides a day. I mean, this would be third. But, yeah. So, let's just go see what Broad Channel's like for a couple minutes.
I'm a good person. I use the turnstiles.
I thought I would say this is very IND core tiling.
Yes.
Like
it's like it's almost as if they refurbished the station specifically for their to give it their tiling
in
style.
1956 that the city bought it, and we could have exited there. This should be like a pay to enter here.
Yeah.
But this is Broad Channel. It's island, and boy is it weird.
All right, Broad Channel.
It's weird.
This place.
One thing that we might have time to see, let me check the map. There's this weird thing that happens here where people build their own private piers. Hi.
Hi.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Okay. Broad Channel. I want to show Chelsea like an example of the weirdness of this area. I think there might just be one down there. Basically, in Broad Channel, since almost every house is on the shore of Jamaica Bay, there are people build these like private piers, which is really weird. Also, this is one of the very few subway stations with parking. I think it's this Grant Ave. That might be it. There's very, very, very few. Those look at that has the people build like private piers out into Jamaica Bay to launch their boats off of because, well, I mean, they can. I think this also is like a fairly right-wing area. I don't know. The Rockaways and Southeast Queens are all weird. Not in a bad way. They're just not part of the city in the way that I think of the city.
It's more of this place should by all conventional means not exist.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
I'm trying to find an example of a pier. I think there's one down there, but we only have 7 minutes. The train Okay, apparently the train arrives in 11 and leaves in 7, so that's called time travel.
Whoa.
We love the Rockaway shuttle. It can time travel. Oh, boy. Don't think Rose getting through. Those are the questions. It's time to drive. Okay. Anyway. No, I don't think they went. Whoa, Turkish Airlines. Look, Eric Adams. Look, Eric Adams. Look, Eric Adams. You're flying. Look, it's leaving without you. Eric Adams. It's leaving without you.
Oh my God, Eric Adams. He missed his plane. Oh, the tragedy.
Airlines has multiple. It must have multiple daily flights.
Probably.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, what an adorable dog.
I have a dog. I have a dog. Yeah, I don't think there are any private piers right by here, but bro, I'm gonna take a picture. This is very weird. Okay, in Honaj's architecture tour of weird NYC neighborhoods, part like, I don't know, 12 now, that is the station footbridge. That looks like a mid-century building in a weird way. Also, the train is, I don't know when the train is. The train is 4 minutes. Let's get back, because I don't want to stay here for another 20.
Oh, I don't blame you.
It's very weird. Like, I mean, like, this is, I mean, like, in a way, these houses feel very Jersey Shore-esque, but then also you see, like, something like that house, and kind of that. Those are either just normal suburban or Southeast Queens. It's a very weird combo. But yeah, Broad Channel, probably the weirdest neighborhood in the city. At least, no, because Breezy Point exists. That's weirder. Breezy Point.
Yeah, we don't talk about Breezy Point.
If we see the bus at Jacob Breeze Park, if we even go to Jacob Breeze Park, we will take the Breezy Point shuttle as a bus. Actually, I have an idea of a silly, another silly transit thing we read, which you'll see later on, dear viewer.
One of the like 30 viewers of this video.
I'll cross promote it to my, I like 2,000 subscribers, and then maybe the 100 or so who actually watch every video of mine will watch it.
I hear
That
something.
sounds like a train.
It sounds like it. An R211 heading to Inwood.
More funny. You should still get back up though, because that means the S is probably going to cross right after. Here you can film about the student Omni card. These replaced student Metro cards. They're so much better. They allow. Also, I love that Broad Channel has an Omni.
The least used station on the system by entries has an Omni.
I have 4 free taps today, plus transfers. Meaning that if my next tap is a bus, that's free. But if my next tap is a subway, that's another tap. It used to be three free taps. This is an R406, which this is a super useful sign. The signs work so much, but we're gonna try and take the Circuit Microtransit. Which that's the zone. They have some more cursed zones here. Let me show you the New Rochelle one.
They have.
That's the New Rochelle one. They had one in Williamsburg, but that's shut down. Their app is a bit clunky, but let's see. So we're gonna go to Beach 116 and then reverse to Beach 105. So Beach 105 to Beach 36.
Beach 36.
Well, yeah, because we'll then take the A to 67, and then a special route that had 2 passengers. Let's just So apparently you can't book it to the Beach 36th Street subway station.
Oh.
Despite it being in the zone. I love. Okay, so we're gonna see yes, because we're both thirsty. The Circuit app. I'm trying to book to Beach 36th Street, and you think that if you type in Beach 36th Street, it would do something in the zone, right? No, instead it gives you in the middle of what we're intending to go see. So you have to move the pin to be there, and then click done, and then it says, okay, we'll drop you off at the train, and then 2 passenger select request. Oh, yeah. So I got put in timeout because I cancel the ride. So there's 3 men in the timeout. So time to try again from the key food, which is right here, to Beach 36th Street. Now we have to then click move pin, and then we have to actually move the pin to where we wanted to be, and then done, and then it auto sets over there, and then confirm route to passengers request. Oh wow! And now it's gonna take like a billion years to search. We know there's at least 1 driver because we got a confirmed ride to Beach 116, but we decided instead we think Beach 36 is better. Electric cars equals cleaner air. You know what else equals cleaner air? Trains. Yeah. Fun, electric, and convenient. I don't know about fun or convenient. I think funny and stupid would be better. Eco-friendly rides are really popular. Who knew? Scanning for available drivers. Hang tight. This is so stupid. 46. I'm a phone owner. And you're more. You woke up at 2 to go to South Coast Rail. I mean, I would too.
I didn't even wake up that morning. I pulled an all-nighter despite popping melatonin.
Wow, broken signs. How unbelievably shocking. My train is working. How is the train empty? Summer? Well, I mean, it's not a weekend, but it's summer. How is the train empty? Broken signs. Old map. The old map sucks.
This map is garbage.
The new one's good. So we're going from here to here, and then reversing it here, and then we'll see if we can do a little minibus fuckery. But I have another idea for minibus fuckery.
Oh no.
Which actually might not be a minibus. Oh no, I have a great idea for minibus fuckery, but I don't think it pertains to this video. When
the scope of this video is only the Rockaways.
Okay, then no. So we're taking the ferry back, and then bleep this out. The hell, get the Q1 and into the Roxbury, and then get the Breezy Point bus. Because Breezy Point is hell. This is true, and very true, and that's this station.
Now hopefully we don't get yelled at for filming.
I filmed here before.
I got yelled at and misgendered by the station agent at Broad Channel for filming.
I've never filmed at Broad Channel. I filmed here before. There were cops here, and they were completely fine with it. So we should be fine. Yeah. Also, someone's throwing something off of that balcony. Rare footage of a New Yorker actually using their balcony. Yeah. Station houses are rare. There we go.
Yeah.
That is wrong. A train to 59th Street in Manhattan? The hell?
Since when the heck did the A turn at 59?
So there are 4 trains a day in each direction, but they go through to Inman. They don't end at Columbus River Circle. On weekends, you can see 211s in this yard because they'll put them here. Take space off of taking yard. Yeah. Welcome to a rare New York City subway station house. And thank you for riding Southwestern Railway. I'm just gonna make That is incredibly rare. That is a Staten Island Railway style blind, or whatever it's called. Like
the roll sign.
Yes, roll sign. And this gate, last time I came here, was also open, but oh wow.
I would not touch that if I were you.
It's a TA. That's not MTA, but NYCTA, which existed from. Okay. Well, this is the station house. It's very cool. Oh, there's a transport station here, really? I'm not gonna tap. I'm not gonna go out because I have to go back in. But actually, I do have to refill my Omni card. Do I?
You may as well.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to use my free tap. I'll do with a Beach 1 to 5 or something. That is a cafe.
Yeah, it looks like one.
Yeah. The last stop, gourmet shop. Wow. Does the last stop gourmet shop get the Chelsea's Corner blog seal of approval?
I would have to eat there first.
Alright, well, it doesn't seem to be that hard to kick down that door.
I would not endorse that.
Nah,
Obvious reasons.
illegal
For legal
activity
reasons.
is a bad word. There are bathrooms here. That's actually mildly surprising. There are not many stations on the subway that have bathrooms that are still functional.
The only ones that I can think of off the top of my head are, let me think. Penn Station by way of Moynihan.
But that's not in a subway.
It's not in the it's not within fare control, but obviously Grand Central is also not.
AI. Why is AI in everything now? I don't like AI.
96th Street, 2nd Avenue is the only other one that comes to mind.
I mean, I can tell you right now,
But I've been told at least the women's room on 96th and 2nd is horrifying, traumatizing even.
most stations used to have that.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, but not many now. Oh, it's a hose. I genuinely thought that was you might have to bleep.
The least used station on the subway.
Asterisk.
Asterisk number 2.
But it's really the more least used one because they don't count the throngs of people transferring a broad channel to go to the beach. So, welcome to the least used station on the subway. Beach-J.F.K train built 50 years ago. '50-year-old train. No,
So-
these. Wait, film on these. This is through the MCA Arts and Design thing. It's just that's an ad. But they put poems up on train cars and on these screens, and I think that's cool. And someone's doing push-ups on that bench. Also, there's stained glass. This station.
Yeah, I've noticed that
That's really cool.
at some of the other stations as well. I've noticed that at Beach 25th.
Next stop on this train would be Beach 1 at 5th Street Seaside. If your name is Jeff Marshall, get off here. If your name is not Jeff Marshall, then I don't know, do whatever. I have a very fun India. So we're gonna get the ferry back. We could take Circuit to the ferry. It's like 3 blocks away, but we could.
No.
What?
So, yes, Beach 105th.
The ferry is not in the zone. How the
I'm sorry, what?
It really?
Platform edge, especially when trains enter and leave the station.
Thank you, Bernie Wagon Blast. Very
Okay,
cool.
I'm so far away. It's like it's fun. It's funny. It's like there's one station that's like really narrow. It's Wall Street on the 223. Clouds becomes tiny. Oh, that's why. It's because they set the pin to the ferry dock. If I said to on Broad Channel Drive, will it actually let me book a trip for a 3-block ride? And it'll be like a 50-minute wait, and it's going to take like 10 minutes to find it. We're not doing this by the way it's curious. But then I'll get put in a 3-minute timeout mode. There's no new station. Well, there's the virtual, the digital map. But all these are old maps. You can tell it's old because that's the My MTA app, which is no longer a thing. These ancient old clocks used to have like day countdown info that didn't really work. It just said the next train is arriving on the Brooklyn-bound express track. It didn't say what train it was or how long it's coming. Now there's clocks.
That's not very helpful.
No, it's not. The A division has better. We will go outside. The circuit app apparently died, so I hope we can just book a trip and everything. I love how the sign said the beach, and there. bus connections at this station are the Q22, the Q53, the QM, I think it's the QM7, my bad, 16, and then the New York City Ferry Rockaway East shuttle bus. Yeah, the best.
Love the smell.
Oh yeah, this is
the
New
best
York City
use
wastewater treatment plant.
This is the best use of land I've ever seen for any subway station.
And yet there might be a reason why it's least used.
You think?
They're the seagulls. They're enjoying the wastewater treatment plant. Fetching locate. Okay, so in another update on Circuit, fetching locations failed and it reset to a very zoomed out map.
Bonjour!
Bonjour! Yes, I would like to get your stupid American cab from Beach-J.F.K from the 5th Street to the boat. You stupid Americans don't have a good train. Yes. And also, this is a concrete viaduct, which is very cool.
There is not many that I can think of on the system. The only other one I can think of is over Queens Boulevard on the 7.
Yeah.
That might actually be the only other one.
It might be, yeah. I think it is. Because none of the Brooklyn lines or Bronx lines are. I think these are very cool. But write in the comments, are concrete viaducts cool? Are they a banger or a wanger?
Vote now on your phone.
We're doing so many Miles references.
So many Miles references. Add in a Super Toe reference or before meeting up with you.
And then add in the incentive me and you. I mean,
yes.
Wow.
My videos are actually relatively tame in comparison.
Oh, and school speed limit. Okay. You know, them children gotta not be hit by cars. They could take the train.
Remember, kids, take the train. And do not subway surf. Ride inside. If you subway surf, you're stupid.
Yeah, it is.
If you subway surf, you are stupid, to put it bluntly.
Right.
You are a fucking idiot. I am not bleeping that out either.
It's that's the if you see something, say something. And I, by instinct, I said the brandish. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted. Air Serbia! Yo, Putin! You Putin, look! You played leaving Trump! You need to go get on that plane to go suck Putin's dick! Putin! You're playing left!
It is breezy, but there are no points to be made.
Yeah. Because we don't vote for Trump. It's like 37 points. In fact, we vote for... Well, I'm under 18. I can't vote. So.
I will not comment on who I voted for. However, given my demographic status, I'm sure the viewer can guess who I voted for.
Yes,
they are probably correct.
Course. Jill Stein.
What? I'm sorry. What? Are you implying that?
Wait, was I wrong? No, I'm sorry. Of course, you wrote in me. Train. That's very cool. You wrote in the Honaj Transit YouTube channel.
Are you implying that I am that unhinged?
I mean, you could. Oh, actual good bike.
Whoa.
A very rare thing to see in New York Transit, which is famous for shitty bike lanes. Thanks, Eric Adams.
Minibus foaming.
I don't know. There is a ferry minibus, and last time I rode it.
Oh, watch out!
But I do know they have some marked ones. Imagine that minibus that aren't just plain white. Gaffer could never. Now put up a picture of a Gaffer minibus that has, Gaffer brand.
We'll have to remember to do that.
That is like
Note the
Coney
future
Island.
me out my eye.
To quote Jackson, that's Coney Island half. open a board space walk bagel ampersand delicatessen because
Of
all
course.
the cafes are closed. So if you do it for the meme. Okay, I'll my roll gold. The question is, do I buy more wad? Because I have like I have 3 wad bottles, but I could just drink one now, toss it, and then buy it by then.
Alright.
Did you get more late?
I actually do not know.
It's 8 minutes late, which is honestly kind of impressive for a summer day, although it is a weekday, not a weekend.
At least it's not Saturday.
If it was a Saturday, this would be third delay and we'd be denied boarding. We're specifically going there early because we want to be fairly early in the line. Because these boats, sometimes they do the harebrained idiotic thing and they send the smaller boats on the Rockaway route, which first off is not that safe because like you get jounced around by the waves a lot more, so they have bigger boats for this route. And second off, they're much smaller capacity wise. So also, oh, there's a massive line. How? Actually, it's not that. It's absolutely huge. Okay. We might be denied boarding.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we are not safe. Wait, no, this is Rockaway Reserve. Okay, I have to buy my ticket because Chelsea bought it. Yeah, no, this is fine. Unless, wait, sometimes. No, it's online. All right, you go stand there. I'll go buy my ticket.
Alrighty. Yeah. I guess you could say this is very nice.
Welcome to the New York City Ferry Rockaway route. We probably will go inside at some point, but I think we'll go hot, so we're going to sit in the last window seat. There it is. Is this the right side? I don't think so. Wait, Barrett Albums is here. We have one to charge in front of them.
Alright, so...
Thank you for watching this video on the Rockaway line. Thanks for enjoying it. Thanks for putting up with my insanity and Chelsea's somewhat insanity. Hello. Hi. Anyway, you need to go there and you need to you need to drop a nuclear bomb on that subscribe button. Drop a normal bomb on the like button, and then also go drop a small bomb on my subscribe button. So yeah,
go subscribe to him, basically.
Subscribe to her and me and the fairy terminal, because the fairy term will definitely have a YouTube channel. Alrighty.
Alright.
Time for Staten Island.
And with that, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Wear sunscreen.
That's
Do not.
a DEP boat. That is interesting. Wow.
Wear sunscreen. Do not be like me. Drink water.
Here.
Hot
It
and
a demonstration of how to drink water. Here at the
Next stop, Sunset
Oh yeah,
Park.
they've got these new
Brooklyn Army
They're
Terminal.
awful. Alright, so here's a demonstration how to drink water. And that has Chelsea's Corner seal of approval.
indeed.
Alright, great.
Thank you for tuning in.
They've got
Don't
these
get
awful
me
new
through.
announcements.
Have a great day.